Welcome to Job Mapping. My name's Giboin. I am the designer of this job mapping tool. The tool is called Job Mapping because it maps the vendor certification to the job in hand. It then also places the job onto a map. Therefore, the person with the right certification can see the right job that is near to them where they live if they want to commute. It's a misconception that because the client does not ask the recruitment consultant for certification, that it is not required. The reason they do not ask for certification is they just don't know about it themselves. They do not know how complex the certification for a product is, and that's the truth. I know that because I've been in the industry and I've worked inside it when we're recruiting for people. Take a look at SAP, for example. Here's what one has to do to become a SAP Certified Application Associate on SAP Business 1 8.8. Okay, so it's a 3-hour exam with 80 questions. Now that's the equivalent of what you do in a university for an exam. Okay, and if you look down here, you'll see the different courses, 1, 2, 3, 4 courses they have to do in order to understand that particular certification. Now, SAP has over 540 certifications. Therefore, how on earth does anybody know all about that? How can you actually know and understand certification? As you can see on this page, it's find certification by solution because there's so many different solutions in SAP. And if you go down here, there's Business 1, Business Objects, Customer Relation Management, all the different things. Look at all the different groupings. Okay, and then within those groupings are many certifications. And here we go, there's all the different certifications just within that grouping. Okay. Show you an IBM one. Here's a web services developer with IBM Rational Applications. So here's where you start. What skill do you need? Okay, you need to have started here as an introduction to Java. Alright, and then you can move on. So you can't even get on this course until you've done this one. Different areas that you can go to. Okay, and then you may be ready for this test here. And then eventually you can come down and do the other one. So you've got 1, 2, 3 courses to do here just before you can get ready for certification. Now this is a career path. If you look here, here's the assumptions just to get on the course. That you've got a knowledge of IBM Rational Application Developer. You have basic understanding of internet concepts. You've got Java. You have Java programming skills. And you understand Java Enterprise Edition, JEE technologies. Okay, that's just to get on it. Alright, so it's a career development, and once you choose this development path, you're actually moving away from other areas. Job mapping simplifies that knowledge. We've put it into a tool to help you be able to select the right certification for the right job. So let's see what we've done with IBM. So IBM, we select IBM on the tool. Now the tool brings back the different areas: software, hardware, solutions, pure systems and other. And down here you can see all the different software that IBM deal with, all the different hardware stuff. Okay, so you've now got that at stage 1. And then if you went into, say, something like WebSphere, because it's a WebSphere project, we've again simplified it, where we've got down here the different areas. Okay, there you go down there. Alright, and then along here you find the different types of people: administrators, developers, designers, implementers and analysts. Okay, deployment and program managers. So there's all the different type of people that work in WebSphere. Alright, and these are the certifications that they might have. Okay, so here, application connectivity and integration. As a developer, you might have one of 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of certifications. Likewise, as administrator. So administrator for MQ doesn't necessarily know how to administrate message broker. And that's a fact. I know that as a fact because I worked on a WebSphere site. The reason being is that this guy might have had to take 4 or 5 different courses just to enable to understand what this is about and how to administer it. So if your client has got application servers as opposed to message broker here, you could then come along and say, okay, then he wants an administrator or he wants a developer. So the developer would have WebSphere application server development tools there. You'd have that certification. But on top of that, it'd also have Java. You'd have to come through, you'll find out they'd have to come through a Java developer training and been certified in that, and then add this to it. Okay, and then once you select that person, Jobmapping publishes the job on the internet, on your website, exactly how the candidate sees himself. A WebSphere application server developer with 8.5. He knows that's what he does, and that's the difference. He knows because he's done all the training. His boss hasn't got a clue. Okay, his boss has got WebSphere and he's got all these other things there, ERPs and CMSs and Windows and all sorts of stuff knocking about. He doesn't understand this, and that's why it's a misconception that because the client doesn't give you the certification that you don't require it. If you use this tool, you will get the right candidate quicker.